Hello, friends. Welcome to Friday Night Live with Huhnkie, episode 262.3. Happy Sunday morning. Let's do stretching. Yeah, so this morning I woke up and had some food and brushed my teeth and worked on the raw algebra paper. Yeah, so the inverse recursion theorem, yeah, proved it in the paper. Okay, so the way we did it in the video, there was some minor omission and error. Okay, so I corrected that. Okay, in the paper. So it's all done. Okay, so well, for about 2 hours, I guess. Okay, yeah, well, that's good. Okay. Ah, whew. Okay. Uh, exercise. Uh, later. Okay. Yeah. Let's also take 5 minutes break. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Uh, All right. Okay. Yes, so I successfully made bowel movement this morning. Very happy about that. Just two was soft. Okay, so yeah, no longer constipation. Okay, so yeah, good. Now let's go to Instagram Live. Okay, so I mean the completion of Minbor's recursion theorem topped it down. I'm happy about that too, but bowel movement during the weekend that really makes me happy. Okay, so no more constipation. Okay, hair do redo, of course. Ah, yeah. Huh? Good enough. Yeah. Let's go to Instagram Live, okay? Work and play. Important. Okay. Hello, friends. Welcome to Friday Night Live Huhnkie episode 262.3. Yeah. Happy Sunday morning. Let me get some Tums, okay? So let's talk about this TV show, Big Forest. Mr. Sindong of South Korea, good writer and good comedian, okay? So I think he's one of the best comedians in South Korea, okay? So good acting, good writing. He did very good job there in that TV show. But that TV show is kind of PG-13ish. Although in that TV show, the children actresses who are under 18, okay? But the thing is this, in TV shows, movies, when actresses are under 18, their parents come to the filming place. So that's why it's okay, okay? Yeah. PG-13 is a parental guide, okay? So the film rating, okay? So, but uh, even if viewers are under 18, if they're watching the movie or TV show kind of PG-13 materials, if they watch it with their parents on the parental supervision, then it's okay. Right? Yeah. That's the law. Okay. Okay. But yeah, but it's dark comedy sometimes in that TV show, The Big Forest. Okay. Let me get some water. Yeah. So, uh, compared to House of Bluebird and comparing House, they're both Korean, South Korean TV shows. House of Bluebird and Big Forest. Okay. So if I compare the two TV shows, House of Bluebird is more bright. Okay, it's more upper class, upper middle class. Not exactly, but kinda. Okay, so now let me redo my hair. Okay. Uh, so yeah, but Big Forest it's more like lower middle class. Okay, dark comedy here and there, and adult entertainment material here and there. But well, I'm adult. I'm 47, so it's okay that I watch it. And it's funny, okay? Yeah, so it's casting very well done. But Big Forest, there's some parts that I do not like, okay? So, but overall, a good production, okay? Yeah, good comedy. So that both of the company like yelling scene, that's hilarious, okay? Yeah. And also he's very good at martial arts. I think it's Hapkido. That's Korean version of Japanese Aikido, okay? Yeah. I learned a little bit, okay? So yeah. And he was very good at it, okay? So and there's some other martial artists in that movie too. In the TV show, okay? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Good times. Now let's do some one hand push up, okay? Yeah. It's early summer in Alaska, but it's believe it or not, it's still chilly. What's the temperature now? 48 Fahrenheit. Okay. That's Alaska early summer. Okay. Yeah, let's do one hand push up, okay? Let's warm up the body. Yeah. Ah. 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 30 reps. Okay. Oh. Whew. Whew. Oh, cool down stretching. Oh, good. 5 minutes, thank you. Oh, yeah. Now I'm hot. Yes. Okay. Okay, welcome back, welcome back. Ah, there we go. So I moved those nuts away from the wall of my house exterior because I realized that those nuts it may attract ants, and I don't want ants around my house. Okay, so that's why I moved away from the house exterior wall so that ants would not come. Okay, so yeah. But most of those nuts are Brazil nuts. I love Brazil nuts, but it has too much selenium, okay? And it's became stale. So yeah, they're big nuts, Brazil nuts, okay? So birds, they may have to break it down. It's too big for them, okay? So we'll see what happens, okay? Yeah. I put on top of the cut tree stump, okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll check on it later whether birds eat them or not, okay? But for birds, wild birds, yeah, it's safe to consume. It's just that it's not fit for human consumption, that's all, okay? But they're not rotten. Nuts, they're typical, they don't really actually rot. They just don't, okay? Why? It's evolution, it's seeds, like grains, as is dried up, and then you can store it for a very long time. Okay, it's the seeds. They have that defense mechanism. Okay, so yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. So this morning, yeah, in the raw algebra paper, yeah, proof of inverse recursion theorem. Yeah, fully proven, fully typed up in the Microsoft Word. Yeah, raw algebra paper. So far, like 65 pages. Okay, yeah. Next step would be the inverse triangle theorem, where the inverse triangle can be built. That contain it's an infinite triangle. Okay, it can be built using addition only, just adding up numbers, just like Pascal's triangle. Okay, and that's a result of inverse recursion theorem. Okay, so that'll be the next step. Okay, so yeah, but difficult part is done. Okay, yeah. What's left is nice and easy. Yeah. Mhm. Mm. So last night I water boiled chicken thigh with some vegetables like what Brussels sprout. Oh, nice, good vegetable. Yeah, yeah. And some small like baby onions. Yeah, frozen in Walmart. Yeah, nice. That was good. Yeah. And as I was typing the raw zebra paper, yeah, I listened to some nice instrumental music like Mr. Omar Gracia. Uh, yeah, the organ, keyboard organ, okay? Yeah, bossa nova style. Ah, that was good. Also, Mr. Steve Oliver, he's American male guitarist and also composer as well. Yeah, yeah, nice. Instrumental music. Oh, nice. Mhm. Some karaoke, sure. Instrumental music. How about bossa nova, new wave? La 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 la. La 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 la. Ta la 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 la. It goes like that. Nice. How about Stevie Oliver? This one I think is High Noon, I think. Oh, nice. Uh, I admire musicians, okay? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, especially people who can play like musical instruments because I can't. Okay, so they can do something I cannot. Okay, playing like musical instruments. Okay, like guitar, for example, or piano, keyboards. Ah, fantastic. Okay, huge. I'm a huge fan. Okay, yeah. Cheers. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Ah, good times. So what birds come to my yard? I've seen some like woodpeckers. Okay, but that's very rare occasion. Okay, so yeah, they are not that common, woodpeckers, but I've seen them in my yard. Okay, so years ago, about 3 years ago, or maybe 2 years ago. Okay, they stop away once in a while because they're quite rare, woodpeckers. Okay, small red patch, very cute, and cicadas. Yeah, they come a lot. Okay, in the morning, cicadas, very cute, and red robins. Yeah, during summertime. Okay, yeah, yeah. Welcome. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, mighty proud, future leaders. Yeah, martial arts, education, credit very much. Yeah, thank you. Mm. Good morning. Yeah. Hmm. So yeah, red robins during the summer. Cicadas, I do not think they're seasonal birds. Okay, I think they're around it during the winter time. Kinda. Okay. Uh, I've seen a bald eagle in my backyard once. Yeah, welcome. Good morning. We're talking about birds. Okay, ornithology. Yeah, so yeah, bald eagle. Yeah, I've seen once, kind of sitting, perching on the high tree in my backyard. Yeah, yeah, I've seen them once in my yard. Okay, bald eagle. Yeah, they come here during the summer. Okay, yeah, they're quite common in Alaska. Okay, yeah. But in my yard, one I saw them once. Okay. How about like sandhill cranes? Yeah, I heard. Way high in the sky. Okay, yeah, in my from my yard. So, but they did not sit in my yard though. Just flying up there. Okay, yeah. Okay. I heard the sounds in my yard. Okay, yeah. They fly very high. Sandhill cranes. Yeah, big bird. Uh, That's pretty much it. Yeah, maybe some small birds that whose name I do not know. Maybe. Okay. But Vine is very vocal rest. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Ah. Okay, so back to music. Okay, so Mr. Steve Oliver is American composer, songwriter, like instrumental guitarist. Okay, so great songs. Okay, so uh, he also wrote some songs that have lyrics too. Okay, but I like instrumental of his. Okay, so it's high quality. It's amazing. And then YouTube. Okay, so for free and amazing. Okay, so like First View, one of the instrumental tune. Okay, it goes like this. Okay. Beautiful, charming tune. So I really enjoy listening to that music when I write academic paper because raw algebra is brand new. Okay, it's old concept, modular arithmetic, but the language of raw algebra is new. That's why it took me such a long time to prove that Minverse recursion theorem, which was originally discovered by computer scientists back in 2018, 8 years ago. Okay, I recently learned about it. Okay, I don't think they published in the paper. They published their results in the blog, something like golf, cafe, steak exchange, something like that. Okay, quite obscure blog, blogosphere. Okay, I learned about them about a month ago. Okay, but Minverse theorem, Minverse recursion theorem. So some people discovered before I did, but I independently discovered it last year ago. Okay. Hmm? But look, they're computer scientists, most likely working, specializing in cryptography. Okay, yeah. How do I know? In like Wikipedia about modular multiplicative inverse. In human school, we call it Rho inverse. Okay, yeah. It's very important in cryptography, in computer science. Okay, yeah. And but they do not. Okay, so they computer programmed it because they're computer scientists, software engineers. Okay, yeah. So they discovered it before I did, like 7 years before I did. Okay, that's great. Yeah. Okay. But they used computer programming language, which is great. Okay, yeah. But number theory mathematicians, yeah, they know about it. Okay, but they do not pay too much attention to it. Why? Because they do not have currently they do not have the right language, the raw algebra. Okay, yeah. So yeah, software engineers, computer scientists, their job is to make a good computer program that works, algorithm. Okay, that's their mission profile. Okay. Yeah, they do mathematics, of course, but it's not their job description to actually prove it. Their job is to write good algorithm into computer programming language, the one that works. That's their job. Okay. Yeah, which is great. Okay. Yeah, fantastic in cryptography, for example. Okay. I used to be a computer programmer. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I appreciate what they do. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. But now I'm a mathematician, amateur mathematician. Okay, so but serious one. Okay, so I'm serious about mathematics. Okay, so as an amateur mathematician, well, mathematician, amateur, nonetheless, I'm serious about it. Okay, so I take it as my mission to actually prove it. And in raw algebra language, which is brand new. Okay, that's why it took me such a long time. Well, it's not that long time. About a year. But we got the proof. Not published yet because I got more stuff to write. So far, like 65 pages. Paper's title, Raw Algebra, okay? Yeah. But yeah, the inverse recursion theorem, that's the most important part of this paper. And it's done, okay? Yeah. It's uncharted territory. That's why it took me a long time, okay? Brand new mathematics. Well, at least the language part, raw algebra, okay? I think Mr. Gauss, Mr. Carl Friedrich Gauss, German mathematician who invented modular arithmetic, I'm pretty sure he's proud of me in heaven, okay? Mr. Gauss, Dankeschön. Thank you very much. I know some German, okay? I'm still learning, okay? Beautiful language. So why did I start? I learned German when I was in science high school, actually, a little bit, okay? So when I was there for 2 months, okay? Yeah, but why did I restart learning German language? It's because Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Austrian German composer, he wrote this song, opera, Magic Flute, Zauber Freud. Okay, yeah. I want to understand the German lyrics. Okay, yeah, that's why. Hmm? Oh, that's too high. Rosa, Zita, Elvis died. Yeah, it should be forever yours. Okay? Yeah, I know now because I studied more German. Okay? Yeah. Beautiful song. So sei sie, so sein sie, dann erwisch dein. So she will be forever yours. It's rescue scene. Yeah, this young man meeting Queen of the Night, and she's saying, "Yeah, my daughter is abducted. So if you young man rescue her, yeah, she'll be forever yours. I will let her marry you." But that's the kind of like a fairy tale rescue scene theme. But after he rescues her, the princess, what if she says no to marriage? What if she says, "Yeah, danko"? How do you say but? Yeah, thank you, but no, thank you. I need to learn more German. Okay, so maybe it's like aber. Let me look up. Okay, but in German, aber. That's what I thought. Okay. Danke, aber nein. Danke. Yeah, thank you, but no, thank you. Okay. I look, I because we have to respect females' point of view. I mean, her mother approved him, but what if he's not her type, the daughter princess? Okay. But look, no dating until you turn 25. Okay. Yeah. Focus on education, career development, and learn martial arts. Okay. Yeah. Welcome to human school. 5 minutes break for chorus. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay. All right. 5 minutes. Thank you. Well, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, let's have some fun. Let's do acting. Okay. Modified magic flute. Like comedy, like the because look, I'm more than a mathematician. Okay, I'm also a writer, actor as well. Okay, so welcome to Human Art Show. Okay, so uh, satire, spin-off. Okay, comedy, action. Okay, Mister. Thank you for rescuing me. And I understand that you rescued me with the expectation of marrying me. Yeah, I'm the princess, my mother, queen of the night. She approved you as her future son-in-law. But yeah, thank you for rescuing me. But you're not my type. I'm sorry. But thank you for rescuing me. But I do not want to marry you. Okay, yeah. You're just not my type. Uh, okay. Then. Yeah, your mother is queen of the night, so I'm sure she have a lot of money. So perhaps she can give me some money. Sin card, okay? Because he deserves some compensation, right? If he does not get to marry that princess, at least her mother can compensate his labor of this rescuing her daughter, princess. Maybe some money, okay? Yeah, I think that'll be fair. Okay, just give him some money, and then he'll go away. Okay, yeah. Did I offend anybody? I don't think so. But if I did, I'm sorry. I apologize. But I don't think I offended anybody. I doubt it. Okay, so look, I mean the rescue workers. Yeah, yeah. I mean it's a job. They get paid. Okay, but it's a very holy profession. Okay, so it's more than money actually. Okay, so police officers or rescue workers, the emergency medical technicians, EMT, yeah, they save lives. Okay, so to them, it's more than money actually. Okay, like doctors, nurses. Okay, it's very holy professions. Okay, so great professionals. Okay, so I'm not saying that it's a matter of money. No, it's more than that. It's about saving people's lives. That's I admire them. Okay, yeah, thank you for your service. Okay, yeah, it's important. Okay. Mhm. Well, I was in the U.S. Army, okay, but I was electrician for helicopters, okay, avionics. So that's my connection to aviation, okay. Yeah, I'm a member of Quadruple, this Army Aviation Association of America, okay. So I'm a member, okay. So yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. As a U.S. Army veteran in avionics, it's like electronics for aviation, like helicopters, okay. Yeah, that's what I did in the Army, okay. But yeah, I have some friends in the infantry, okay? Yeah, like Rangers, infantry, special forces. I have some friends there, okay? And what they are doing, okay, in a war, they are actually saving people's lives, okay? From bad people like terrorists, okay? So indirectly, actually, they are saving lives, okay? Yeah, I appreciate their service too, okay? Yeah. Basically, they're like police officers, okay? Mhm. So some story time. Okay, yeah. I was unemployed for 8 months. Okay, last year. So actually, I did apply to Alaska State Trooper, and they replied to me. I'm like 47, okay? Because Alaska State Trooper, there's Alaska State Police, okay? They're so cool, okay? And but the thing is that they have this PT test, physical fitness, just like in the army, okay? So I did work for it, running and stuff, but I realized that I could not pass their PT test. Running is like 1.5 mile run. Yeah, I can run 1.5 mile, but slowly. So I could not meet their standard at the age of 47. Okay, but what's one of many things so cool about Alaska State Trooper AST? They have no age limit. They're like open door policy. Okay, yeah, we don't care what your age is. If you can pass the PT test, we'll take you. Yes, that's so cool. But I could not. I tried. I did apply, and they replied to me, okay. And then later on, I realized I could not meet their PT standard physical training, okay. So I wrote them back in the email, yeah, hey, thank you for replying to me, but I realized that I cannot run that fast anymore as a 47 years old, okay. So, mhm. I also applied to FBI. They never got back to me, okay, because they do have age limit, okay. But it's not nice service to apply to FBI. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fun. But they never got back to me, okay? Because they have age limit, okay? So, now, 5 minutes break, vocal rest, and time check. I think it's been on 1 hour. Yeah. 5 minutes. Yeah, but we already ventilated there, so room. Yeah. So. Suyan, let's talk about FBI, okay? I have never met an FBI special agent in person. I did interact with them in like some video conference, okay, over the internet, okay, but I have actually not never met in person an FBI special agent, okay. I Some of my friends met them. Oh yeah, yeah, but I haven't. Okay. Uh, but I like this TV show X File, that Fox Mulder, Dana Scully. Yeah, yeah, I like many of their episodes. Okay, so the Monster of the Week, that's my favorite. Okay, the mythology, whatever the story arc, I don't like it. Okay, I like the Monster of the Week, which is very comedic, like not too serious. Yeah, I like comedy. Okay, and how about special forces? Well, I tried to be special forces when I was in U.S. Army. Okay, so oh yeah, I met many of them. They're cool. Okay, yeah. How about Secret Service agents? I think I met them in person. Okay, that was 2015, 11 years ago. The very first year in Alaska after Ann Arbor Mission Law School. Okay, yeah, I worked as a computer programmer, okay, in JBL, Joint Base, Emmendorf, Richardson. It's like Emmendorf side is Air Force, and Richardson side that's like Army. It's military base in Anchorage. Okay, yeah. So I commuted from Matsu Valley. Okay, yeah, in Alaska State Government Agency. Okay, yeah. As a civilian U.S. Army veteran. Okay, yeah. As a computer programmer. Okay, I worked there for 3 years, and it was nice. Mm. So 2018, first year in Alaska, I live in Anchorage near Jewel Lake. Great neighborhood. Okay, yeah, many fond memories. Okay, Jewel Lake. Yeah, sometimes eagles stop by and catch some maybe salmon or trout. Okay, yeah, good birds, good fish. Yeah, eagles. Yeah, they like salmon. Okay, so okay, yeah. So but when I worked and lived in Anchorage, first year, okay? Yeah, one bedroom apartment near Joe Lake, okay? A great neighborhood, great neighbors, okay? Yeah, that was 2018. And so as a U.S. Army veteran, yeah, we got email notice, okay? The Secretary of Veterans Affairs, VA, Veterans Administration, a federal government agency. Okay, the Secretary of VA, Veterans Administration, yeah, paying visit to Alaska from Washington D.C. 2018. Okay, yeah, so we got notified, and they held that event in Wasilla, Matsu Valley. But 2018, I live in Anchorage for 1 year. Okay, yeah, so I drove my car to from Anchorage, my apartment in near Jewel Lake, all the way to yeah, Wasilla, Alaska. Right now, yeah, this house is outside of city of Wasilla. It's kind of halfway between Big Lake and Wasilla, Macho Valley. Okay. So 2018, 11 years ago. Oh no, 2015. I'm sorry, 2015, 11 years ago. It's around this time, early summer, like late May. Okay. Yeah. So I drove from Anchorage apartment, one bedroom apartment near Jewel Lake, Anchorage to Wasilla, Alaska to meet and greet our fellow U.S. military veterans. And because Secretary of Veterans Administration, he paid visit to Alaska. Okay, yeah, let's meet them. Okay, yeah. Welcome. Good morning. Yeah, and so 5 minutes break for chorus. Okay, it was nice event 11 years ago. I remember. Okay. 5 minutes break for rest. Okay. Yeah. I'll tell you more. Okay. Yeah. Welcome to human school. Human school. Okay. Yeah. Story time. Yeah. Okay. So continue story time. Okay. So yeah. So it was nice. Okay. Yeah. Wasilla. Okay. That's very first time I visited Wasilla, Alaska. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. In Matsu Valley, Matanuska, Southeastern Valley. Matsu. Okay. Yeah, where I live now. Okay. It was nice. Okay. Yeah, good people. Okay. So that was 11 years ago. When I used to live in Anchorage. Okay. Anchorage is nice too. Okay. Yeah. They were cool. Okay. Yeah. Huh? So my first impression about Wasilla. Okay. All right. So, okay. Before that event, okay. Yeah, I drove from, I think it was Saturday, 11 years ago. Okay. So I drove from Anchorage to Wasilla, about 1 hour drive. Okay. And Wasilla being about 1 hour north of Anchorage. Okay. Yeah. It was very calm, peaceful, and very friendly people. So before that event in I think it's Manor Sports Center in Wasilla. Okay. Before that, I was hungry, so I went to Target store. Okay. In Target store, there's in Wasilla downtown. There's Starbucks in there. Okay. So I had some sandwich there. Okay. Because I was hungry. All right. Then I looked at people there. Very friendly. Yeah, welcome. Yeah. Yeah, my professor doors. Yeah, martial arts, education, culture development. Okay, thank you. Yeah, welcome. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah, it's story time. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. So I have a good impression about Wasilla. Okay. Yeah. And then drove some more after having lunch, nice sandwich. And yeah, the Menard Sports Center in Wasilla. Okay. And then that's when I met Secret Service agents. Okay. They did not tell me who they are. I didn't talk to them. They did not talk to me, but we made some eye contact. And I can tell, yeah, they're Secret Service agents. Okay, why? Yeah, suit and tie, very well built. Because a cabinet member from Washington D.C. is here. Yeah, the Mr. Secretary of Veterans Affairs. Okay, yeah, Veterans Administration (VA). Okay, so yeah, so Secret Service agents, many of them. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, nice. Yeah. So I mean, I did not read their letter pen. I'm sure it's like Secret Service. I don't know, but they're secret. Okay, so they do not say that they are Secret Service agents. Okay, like FBI. Yeah, some field agents. They have this jacket at the back, like in the yellow big letters, capital letters, FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation. Okay, sometimes they wear that FBI agents, but Secret Service agents, they are more secretive. Okay, so they were like typically wear suit and tie, right? But I could tell why, how, because I'm a martial artist. Okay, so yeah, Secret Service agents, yeah, they practice martial arts. Okay, it's mandatory for that. And this one particular Secret Service agent, yeah, we made eye contact. So yes, I'm 47 now. So 11 years ago, I was 36. That gentleman, I think he was older than me. Okay, I think he's like probably early 40s. That was my guess. Maybe late 30s. Okay, but I think he was older than me. Okay, yeah. We didn't make eye contact. Okay, he's a good-looking guy. Okay, yeah, I remember. Okay, yeah, it's nice. And then the enter the stage with the microphone, podium. Okay, room full of U.S. military veterans like Air Force, Coastal Guard, Marine, Army, Navy. So Navy, Air Force, Coastal Guard, Marine, Army. Okay, five branches. Okay, yeah, in Alaskan military veterans. Okay, yeah, about 200 to 300 veterans there. Okay, and then stage right. Yeah, enter Mr. Veterans Administration Secretary. Okay, yeah, he's a good-looking guy. Yeah, yeah. I didn't talk to him. He did not talk to me, but he's busy, right? Yes, on the stage. Okay, so with platform, the microphone, podium. Okay, so he gave us a nice speech. Okay, and yeah, he's a nice guy. I like him. Okay, yeah, and he said he's U.S. Army veteran, Ranger School. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I have many friends in the army who are like Ranger, but I was not. Okay. Look, I'm Special Forces dropout, okay, but Special Forces people, yeah, they go to Ranger School too, okay, as a training. In the Army, it's like this, okay. The rest of us, then infantry, 11 Bravo, okay, and then Ranger, then Special Forces, and then Delta Force. That's the hierarchy, okay, in the Army. So yeah, this Secretary of VA, yeah, U.S. Army Ranger school veteran. Okay, he's in good shape. Okay, handsome guy. I get it. Okay, all right. Yeah, he's cool. Okay. Yeah. It was nice. Yeah. Mhm. So this bunch of people from Washington, D.C., paying visit to Alaska. Oh, nice. Yeah. They're very good looking, very well dressed. There's some females too, as I've seen them, okay? One particular lady from Washington, D.C., briefly I made eye contact with that lady. She is very beautiful lady, very well dressed. Probably, I think she's older than me too, okay? Maybe mid 40s. I was like 36. I think she was in her mid 40s or late 40s, maybe early 50s, but very well dressed, very professional. Washington, D.C., okay, the federal people. She and I made brief eye contact, okay, and but that was that, okay. Very well dressed and very good looking lady, like well dressed. Yeah, Washington D.C. Very high ranking. Yeah, I remember. Like brief eye contact, like 0.3 second or something like that. Okay, but okay. Yeah, it was nice. They're so well dressed. Yeah, people from Washington D.C., right? Yeah, visiting Alaska. Nice. Okay, they're very well dressed. Okay, like yeah, including yeah, Secret Service agents. Okay, the federal people from Washington D.C. Okay, yeah, impressive. Yes, yes, yes. Hmm. It was nice. Yeah, yeah. Also meeting our fellow American military veterans in Alaska. That was nice too. Okay, so but they're more casual dressed, casually dressed. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I was wearing suit and tie. Okay, yeah. But other veterans in Alaska that day more casual. Okay, yeah, it was nice. Yeah, they're mostly older than me. Okay, yeah, Alaskan veterans. Okay, yeah. I was like 36. Yeah, so 11 years ago. 5 minutes break. Bucharest. Time check now. Well, we have like 30 minutes left. More than that, okay? Yeah, 5 minutes break. Bucharest. Okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah. Okay, yeah, more stories to come, okay? Yeah, I remember that day. It was nice. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, my professional leaders. Yeah, martial arts can call them. Okay. Yeah. Now, let me tell you more stories later. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So 11 years ago, Wasilla, Alaska. Okay. So yeah, it's U.S. Military Veterans Affair. Yeah, the secretary of VA Veterans Organization. Okay. Yeah, that gentleman paid visit to Alaska 11 years ago. Okay. So and he gave us a nice speech. Okay. Yeah. Hey, yeah, thank you for joining us. But let me continue the story, please. Okay? Yeah. Story time, okay? Yeah. Okay. Look, please do not disrupt, okay? Let me, yeah, just be respectful, okay? Yeah, I have to let you go this time, okay? Uh, Story time, okay? Please do not interrupt, okay? Right. So, uh, uh, yeah, so VA, Secretary of Veterans Affairs, Veterans Organization, VA, okay? Himself is Army veteran, yeah, Ranger school, okay? Yeah. And he gave us a nice speech, okay? Yeah, it was nice. But at the end of that speech, our fellow Alaskan U.S. military veterans, okay, okay, back then, 11 years ago, I was 36. His age, my fellow Alaskan veteran, I think he was probably in his 50s. Okay, yeah. It's Alaskan veteran. I do not know his name. Okay. But I think I'm sure he was older than me. Okay. He's in probably I was 36, okay. I think he was in his 50s in the audience. Okay. Hmm? And he said at the end of the VA secretary gentleman's speech in the audience, yeah, this gentleman, the American military veteran in Alaska, okay, he stood up and he said, hey, veterans, let's pay salute to our VA secretary. Let's salute him. How nice. Okay, yeah, beautiful. But some Alaskan veterans, yeah, they were kind of reluctant, okay, yeah. But I wasn't reluctant at all. Yeah, I understand. So basically, yeah, the gentleman said, yeah, veterans, attention. Yeah, like let's. Yeah, he said because that many people were standing up. We are just sitting. Okay, about 300 veterans in Alaska. Okay, in Wasilla, yeah, Menard Sports Center. 11 years ago. Okay, 2015. I remember vividly. Yeah, as a U.S. Army veteran, yeah, it's very special occasion. So I remember. So that gentleman in the audience, okay, around his mid 50s, okay, yeah. Hey, let's salute to VA secretary paying visit to Alaska from Washington D.C. Himself also veteran, yeah, U.S. Army Ranger. Okay, so that gentleman in the audience who called us for personal attention, yeah, stop sitting down. Let's stand up. Let's give him a salute. Okay. Yeah, I do not know what branch of U.S. military he served. Maybe Army, Navy, Coast Guard, Air Force, Marine. I do not know. Okay. But that gentleman is fantastic, okay, in the audience, okay. And he was like, yeah, hey, hey, veterans, yeah, come up, yeah, stand up. And I did. And so many other veterans too. Yeah, so they posted some attention, okay? Yeah. So he was like, like, yeah, veterans, attention, present arm. Okay. It was like that, okay? That was nice. But yeah, it was so nice, okay? And the Secretary of Veterans Administration, yeah, he sold those back, okay? So that's such a nice moment. I remember, okay? Yeah. Huh? Yeah, it was nice. Yeah. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, yeah. It was beautiful. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, it was 11 years ago, but I remember. Yeah. 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 It was nice. Yeah. Also, when I worked as a computer programmer in JBL, state government agency of Alaska, okay. Yeah, it's the main veterans there too. Okay. Yeah, both females and males, okay. Yeah, it was nice, okay, to work with them, okay. Yeah, it was nice. Okay. Mhm. Yeah, good times, right? Yeah. Yeah, I remember. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yes, so in the world, there are good people in the world, okay? But you need to learn martial arts, okay? Because there's some bad people too, okay? So learn martial arts, okay? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay? Yeah, go to YouTube, type martial art lessons, okay? Learn martial art for free. That's what I do these days, okay? Was just looking at some martial art movie clips, okay? Yeah, like Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung, Yuan Pao, Jet Li, Dan Yan, okay? Yeah, and so some female martial artists like uh yeah, like yeah, female martial artists. Uh, there are many good ones. Okay, like in China, America, like um Yes, Madam movie, right? The I apologize. Okay, but in human school we are gender egalitarian. Okay, we appreciate both females and males, okay? But female martial artists names, uh, I guess I'm too drunk to remember their names, okay? But they're great female martial artists, okay? Like Yes Madam, there's like Chinese Hong Kong movie martial arts, okay? Yeah, the Asian lady and Caucasian lady, I do not remember their names, okay? But they're fantastic martial artists, great female martial artists, okay? So, but I'm sorry, I do not remember their name, okay? Because I'm kind of drunk, okay? But yeah, whether you're male or female, yeah, low martial arts, okay? Yeah, because it's self-discipline. It's about exercise. Okay? It's about peace, love. It's about being healthy, protective. Martial arts. It's about peace. Okay? It's about love. It's about health. Okay? Hmm? About safety, well-being, martial arts. Yeah, mathematics is optional in human school, but martial arts is the one and only mandatory class in human school. Okay, right? Yeah. So law martial arts. Okay. Also focus on career development, continuing education. Okay, that's mandatory too. Okay. So okay. Yeah. So my proud future leaders and contemporary professionals, and thank you for your mentorship, old school mentors. Right? Yeah, we love all generations, okay? But yeah, future leaders, you're better than me. I'm glad that you are, okay? More evolved, more improved. Future generation, yeah, young people, they're so smart. Very impressive, okay? Yeah, they're amazing. Yeah, be bigger and better than Humphrey, okay? Oh yeah, I want you to be, okay? Yeah. Yeah, so thank you. Yeah, see you next time, okay? Yeah. What I'm gonna do next? Yeah, I'm gonna watch some YouTube music videos. Okay, so but I want to learn some more about dancing, singing. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. See you next time. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Happy Sunday morning. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Very proud of you. Yeah. Yeah. See you later too. Okay. Yeah. We get back to mathematics later on. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Thank you.